Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and if you're new, I'm going to show you how to do this really fun Lucky Charms inspired eyeshadow look just in time for St. Patrick's Day. Starting off, we're going to go into the 9X Morphe palette in the shade YouTube, and I'm going to go ahead and just use that green shade and apply that just above my crease, and that will be my base shade for this entire look. Taking my time with this step, I'm using very small windshield wiper motions to blend out the edges of the line, and I'm just defining the look a little bit. Now going in with the shade She Bad, I'm just placing that slightly above where we created that green to blur out the eye, but I'm also placing that just below the brow bone. With this look, there's going to be a lot of blending, a lot of back and forth, so I am going to repeat myself a lot with this, but it's definitely to build up that color. So now we're going to go in with this yellow shade, and it's going to be the color B, and I'm placing that just below my eyebrows, right onto that brow bone, and I'm focusing it in just to add that pop of color. We're using small windshield wiper motions for this as well, but we're not going all the way down to that dark green color. Using the fluffy brush, we are going to take that right into that dark green color and really blurring out the edges or any of the harsh lines that we might have created between the dark green and the light green, but we're not mixing it right into the yellow. Now going back in with that James Charles eyeshadow palette, I'm going to take the shade Daddy, and I'm going to add a little bit more definition so I can further define this look. And I'm just taking very small patting motions, but I'm building up more of that color right into the outer portion of my eye. Taking the shade Social Blade, it is a light green shade. I'm going to put that right in between where we put the yellow and just slightly above the dark green, just to diffuse the line and add a little bit more blend to the look. Now just taking some concealer, I'm just lightly pressing that right into my lid, and I'm gently bringing that concealer just a little bit below my crease, but I'm going to carve it out to where it's going to be just at my crease and creating that cut crease look. Going in with some setting powder, we're just going to go ahead and stamp that all over the concealer that we laid down just to avoid any creasing of any of the eyeshadows that we're going to put down. Now going in with the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette and taking the shade No Joke, I'm going to stamp that just in the inner corner of the eye. And then, I'm going to be packing that right in with a packing brush. And then with the 35S Sweet Oasis, I'm using two of the shades Love Struck and Pirate Villa. And I'm focusing that in just on the middle of the lid. And like I said, we're just going to be using packing motions with a packing brush and really just kind of focus in on that pop of color. Now I'm going in with the 35Y or Escape using the color Extra Sensory. I'm going to put that right at the outer portion of where we put our concealer, and that's going to be our blue shade that we're going to be adding, and I'm only focusing in just on that outer corner. And again, I'm just using very light packing motions just to really build up that color. This is what we have so far with the look. And then going in with a different Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm going to be using the shade Enchanted. It's just this very beautiful green, dark green shade, and I'm packing that right at the outer portion of the eye, but I'm also very lightly blending that in to the blue because I don't want to have that harsh line, but I want to create just a very subtle ombre effect. And now finally taking off the tape, I'm just going to be finishing up the look by adding some eyeliner. I don't think I'm going to do a wing, but it's just to add a little bit more definition for if I add lashes to the look. And it looks like I am. I'm just placing on some falsies, tapping that in, and then we're basically done. I'm going to just add orange at the bottom of my lash line to add that pop of color. And then I'm going to be tightlining that with a green eyeliner as well, just to add more of that pop in my inner corner or waterline. And then this is the fun part. I'm just adding a little bit of these 4-leaf clovers. I think I made 3. But yeah, I'm just using a green liquid eyeliner to add in a little bit of that, just to kind of give a little festiveness to the look. And that's it. We're done. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy your St. Patrick's Day.